mute button. How sweet it is to be loved by you nerds. What is up? It's me, your buddy pal. God damn it. It's me, your buddy pal, HeyArcher. Welcome back to Unfocused Focus. There we go. HeyArcher live here on Nerd Affiliated. I tell you, those couple weeks off threw off the whole yelling thing. And the glitch is back on my end. I don't know about on your end. It's back on my end. Ecamm pissing me off as always. But it's all right. We will persevere. We will get through this. We will get through this together. This is your weekly Thursday night show. I said it's your weekly Thursday night show where we sit back, we relax, and hopefully by now you've poured yourself just a little bit of,
more specifically, vodka, whiskey, beer, tequila, more beer, more vodka, more whiskey, and more beer.
yeah, it hit today. I'm looking at my phone because you guys can't see this, which I'm happy about. On my end, there's a box going straight down the center of the screen because I think they did an update so that you know where you are on Instagram. We're not on Instagram today. Maybe next time. But we have a fun show in store today. We're going to shoot the breeze, shoot the shit as always. If you want to join the stream, members have a link in the community tab of the YouTube page, so you can hit that. If you have a YouTube channel, podcast, blog, vlog, OnlyFans, newsletter, smoke signals, whatever it may be, plug yo shit. And I still hit the drum roll. Let's go, ladies and gents. I was not about to lose a drum roll. It's not about to lose it. So yeah, it's like jittery right now. I'm wondering, let's see if I change something on the camera. Now it's like mad exposed, overexposed. I feel like that's better, right? I think it's better. I think it's better. You guys tell me. It also got darker, but now the screen timed out, so maybe that's a Canon thing. I don't know. But wakey. See, my brain, I gotta tell you, my brain over the last month has been in La La Land, for sure. For sure. But thank you guys for being here. Now it's like lens pulsing. I don't know what the fuck's happening. We'll get through it. We'll get through it. But yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for being on the show. Link is in the chat or in the community tab for all you members. Let me say hi to everybody. Of course, here we have Late Night Man, aka Mark, in the house. Good to see you. Like, this pulsing thing is killing me. That keeps doing that. Sal, thank you for letting everybody know. Yeah, right. Hang on. Now this is bothering me that it's doing that. Let's see. I gotta unplug this real quick. It's probably gonna, yep, say that. If I switch to this, switch to this maybe. A lot of behind the scenes stuff happening right now. You guys just can't see it. But for some reason my camera just cannot land focus, and I don't know why it's doing that. There must have been some sort of upgrade with Canon. I don't know. I'll try this and see if this works. Let's see what happens. So now I'm here. No glitch. Camera's on my eye. All right. We'll roll with it. We will roll with it. Dave's Dimension in the house. Good to see you. I thought I was late filming a video. Archer must be going for a record. But we gave you the heads up. That's right. Yeah, I gave you time to grab your snacks, get a drink. Little El Presidente always brings out the collecting freaks. Wait, El Presidente always brings out the collecting freaks in a good way. I was going to say the freaks in the collectors, the freak in you. All the above do apply. The man collects in the house. Good to see you. Craft collects, a.k.a. Patrick, in the house. Good to see you. Everybody saying hi to each other. Da Films in the house. Good to see ya. Geek Strong, the strongest geek. Good to see ya. Geek Strong, I have something to tell you. I'll come back to that. Deanno? What's Deanno? Deanno? What is that? I saw you guys say that, and I don't know what that is. Yeah, hopefully I fixed the blurriness. I understand Archer, my camera laptop, has been giving me a hard time lately. Last 2 videos were difficult to get done. I saw that in your latest video, and it looked great on my end. So it must have been some behind the scenes stuff, I'm assuming. Scooby Life in the house. Good to see you. So good. Oh, so good. Love that. So, Geek Strong will appreciate this. In the land of Massachusetts, a lot of people do struggle to say Massachusetts. I don't know why, but in the land of Massachusetts, we're divided. We're a land divided. And since I got here, I have been a resident of the South Shore of Massachusetts. But now, to my understanding from his toy hunting videos, I am going to be crossing the border to the North Shore of Massachusetts.
Boo!
Massachusetts.
Boo! Rubbish! Filth! Slime! Muck! Boo! Boo! Boo!
Which I believe is actually Geek Strong territory. So if Geek Strong's videos start to be a lot of, hey, there's nothing here, I don't understand, somebody's buying up all the stuff, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. But that is why I was late today, because I was continuing on the packing and the prepping and all that stuff. So pardon my tardiness. Dean O, pronounce Dino the way, aka Geek Strong's government name. Oh. Why does my phone or something on my table keeps vibrating? I don't think it's my phone. Maybe it is an earthquake. Who knows? I didn't know that was his government name. All right, good to know. Scooby Life says you got to play the Bee Gees Massachusetts song. I didn't know they had one. I'll have to look that up for sure. Massive 2 shits. That should be a t-shirt. Massive 2 shits. I love that. I love the competition. Welcome to the neighborhood. There you go. All right, let's get some plugs out of the way for all of you geeks and geekettes. Of course, the camera doesn't work. Why would it work? Why on earth would it work? Nerdaffiliated.com, your one-stop shop to all things nerd affiliated. Links to social media, links to our store, links to videos, links to join the stream, all sorts of cool stuff. But if you want to talk to us directly, of course, wow, I'm behind. I haven't updated since 2:14. I got to fix that. Make sure, belch. You check out Nerd Affiliated on Instagram. That's where you'll catch our memes, latest news, reels, all that fun stuff. And of course, if you're into the Ghostbusters side of things, the Real Nerd Busters over on Instagram. Marvelous Wrestling Collectibles in the house. Good to see you. The official after show of HeyArcher Live every Thursday night. Dave saying hi, Dada. Yeah. So today's stream, unless you guys take me in a different direction, I kind of want to do some Marvel and Hasbro conversations, but mostly about Marvel. And tomorrow is Pulse Con, which I thought I posted about, but it must have just been the story. I know. I posted it on the Real Nerd Busters. Since there's no ghostly things happening tomorrow. So tomorrow is Pulse Con, Hasbro Pulse's annual. Yeah, I was gonna say Comic-Con, but it's not really a Comic-Con, right? All they do is announcements of like upcoming projects and figures and all sorts of stuff like that. On the lineup, they are doing something different, and that is they're leading off with a heavy hitter, which is G.I. Joe. Now, what's crazy here is G.I. Joe is a heavy hitter to us because, of course, HasLabs, the line in general, like people like the line. But they're ending off with Transformers, which is actually their moneymaker of all you see on the screen. And the reason I know that is every single time you watch an earnings call or the CEO talk or anybody else talk, anytime they talk toys, physical toys, they're discussing like Nerf, they're discussing board games, and they're discussing Transformers. They also have the movie coming out. I know reviews are dropping, so is it coming out this week or something? Let me take a look. Let me refresh the page here. Just refresh the page. Comes out next week on the 20th. So yeah, they're going to end up with some Transformers later on. Unless you start collecting popcorn buckets, I'm not worried. I like that. Got a new flight suit, baby. Suit up time. We said baby. I'm going to say baby because I know that's what you're thinking. I love that. Make sure you guys follow Marvelous on Instagram as well as YouTube. If you have a YouTube channel, guys, make sure you drop that in the comments. Actually, I want to correct something here. I haven't given out wrenches in a while. So let me pardon my noise.
Hey everyone, I am Ashley and I'm here to make
Here, let's see. Let's find stream so we can add some wrenches so people have control to do fun things on the stream. Let's see. All right. So Marv has one. My audio is like jumping in my ear. Millennium's in the house. Good to see you. Making sure everybody else has their wrenches. That should, yeah. I think everybody else has them. All right, cool. It was just Marv. All right, so you haven't been on the stream in a while, Marv. Didn't get a chance to give you a wrench. Disappointed in you. But it's all right. You're back. You're here now with us, and that's what matters. So let's get back. Wait, does Millennium have one? Yes, Millennium has one as well. Great. All right, let me catch up on the chat real quick. Dave saying hi to Rex, of course. Bro, I'm going to need your help. Just landed a big interview for my channel. Need pointers. Whoa. You know what to do? Slide into DMs. Love that. Love that. There you go. Geek Strong sharing his channel here. Dave sharing his channel here. You know, Dave's a whole new person. He's got a new logo and everything. It's a whole new man. Whole new person. New season, new logo, new me. So yeah, they're ending with Transformers. They're heavy hitter financially. And I mean, hey, Transformers does well on the site. You know, when we look at, you know, pre-orders and stuff like that, Transformers, it doesn't do too bad. Consistently coming out. Generally, things sell out, but I can see some stuff here that's kind of sitting there. HasLabs, good record. There you go. Sold out. Pre-order there. So yeah. Transformers is their heavy hitter. But I wanted to talk about Marvel Legends, and I wanted to have a fun conversation. See what you guys would want to see. And actually, if you guys can, in the chat, I've been watching videos today. Apparently, that's what everybody's been doing, is making videos about their picks for Pulse Con, like what reveals we'll have and all of that. So if you can, put in the chat, for one, which of these brands are you most excited for? Two, what is a reveal that you'd like to see? Or option three, if you're not excited for any of these, what would excite you? What could they announce? Whether it's a HasLab or not, what could they announce that would get you to be like, oh shit, I like that. I like that. As a reminder, there is no Ghostbusters on here, unfortunately. I don't know what the deal is with that. And two, there are no Marvel Legend HasLabs this year. That is not a thing this year. PulseCon or Hasbro Pulse conning us. He's a man of the people. On this screen, let me just make sure you guys can't see that box. You can't. All right. So it is just an Instagram thing. Yeah, it's like the sides. Actually, you know what? I think I could show you. I believe you guys can see my screen now, like as I see it. And if you can, you'll see that the center is like normal color and the sides are like a different color. No. I don't know if you see that. Maybe you don't. Maybe they hid that. Maybe. Oh, no. That wasn't the right option. I've not done this in a long time. Now I'm curious. Where is that option? Where is that option? There's like an option for like... well, it doesn't matter. This isn't that kind of stream. I get distracted. All right, let me go here to the comments. So Marv said, yeah, I was going to just say that. Yeah, no Ghostbusters. Dave says, not excited. If they unveil the Ghostbusters HasLab that they tease in June, that would excite me. Geek Strong says, I would love a Werewolf by Night figure and original trilogy, the vintage collection releases, figures, announcements. Yeah. especially because you have the HasLab on pre-order. So, actually, let's start with that. Let's start with that before we go into the Marvel Legends stuff. So, the latest HasLab, which I don't see at the top of the screen anymore. I hate when they do that. They'll move the HasLabs whenever they're not like funding anymore. It's stupid. So the latest HasLab has finally closed the G.I. Joe Classified Series Cobra Rattler Ground Attack Jet. Officially wrapped. Ended at 28,096 backers. The lowest target was 9,000. Highest tier unlock need to be 19,000, I believe. 18,000 is what they needed. So they surpassed it by 10,000, and it is now in production. So people were excited for this one. It wasn't for me. There was no doubt it was going to hit all the tier. No, that's. I don't want to cap. It backed in 24 hours, which was one of the fastest backed HasLabs of all time. But there was a stretch where people doubted whether it was going to hit all the tiers because it's really slowed down. But nonetheless, hit all the tiers. It backed. People are excited. And that got me thinking. They got me thinking. And Geek Strong, you kind of sparked this thought that I forgot about. This is now another HasLab that has backed, another HasLab that is in production, aka another HasLab that you do not have in hand. You do not have in hand. Now, on the screen here, actually, I'll just go to my picture because I had a picture about it. So currently, no regrets. Currently, there are 6 HasLabs in production. And depending on where you fall as a collector, you could have well over $1,000 just sitting over at Hasbro. The oldest one, I believe, is the Dragonfly. I think the Dragonfly closed out before the Ghost. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. And the Dragonfly is actually delayed. It was supposed to be out by early...
Boo! Boo! Rubbish! Filth! Slime! Muck!
Obviously, the answer is to drink more.
Boo! Boo!
The Dragonfly, I believe, was out before the Ghost. You guys can let me know. As far as reveals. And I think there's been so many, I can't remember the order. I'm guessing, right? I put these in order as far as like the HasLabs themselves before the Rattler. But I can't remember if the Dragonfly was before Ant-Man or before the Ghost. I can't fully remember. Either way, depending on where you fall as a collector, depending on the lines you collect, you could have 6 HasLabs that are just out there that you don't have, but you forked up 6 HasLabs worth of money. What do we got? 200, like 450, 300, 295, 5 or 7, and I can't remember the Transformers one. So you got a couple G's out there. And I'm wondering, I figured the average was 1,000. I figured most people have at least like 2 or 3. I doubt many people have all 6. But I'm wondering if they announce another HasLab, I'm wondering if it hurts them that people know they still haven't received any HasLabs they've backed in the last year and a half. I can't remember when, let's see. Does it tell us the dates on here? Because now they're very secretive on the website. 2025 is the due date. But do they say when it was announced? I don't think so. I don't think so. So I'd have to go back to my page here when I generally post updates of the HasLabs to see when the last one or the earliest that we go here. I'm going to say we're like a year. I'm going to say that at the no, it's more than a year. I'm going to say it's like a year and a half. There's some people who have been, yeah. When's this? I think this was just an announcement 22 weeks ago. Yeah, that was a product update. That's what that was. Going back. There's a Transformers one. Did I post here? This was 32 weeks ago. That's crazy. God damn. Yeah, so probably like 2 years. I'm guessing the Dragonfly people. I remember talking about the Dragonfly on live. I feel like Dada Films was excited about the Dragonfly. Are we like 2 years out on that thing? All right, so when was Ant-Man or Giant Man? He's a year ago. Giant Man's a year ago. Was the Dragonfly before that? I don't think anybody here gave me a date. Mark said, LOL, it's okay, Archer. The alcohol hits different on certain days. It does. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Oh. So the Ghost was even before Giant Man. All right. Let's keep going back. What is this one? Dragonfly. All right, so Dragonfly might be the oldest HasLab on that list. And I didn't see if I posted a closeout. Oh, I remember it was closing out around the same time as the no. I thought it was closing out at the same time as this. It was not that. Dragonfly was at least around 66 weeks ago. So just over a year. All right. So some of you have been out almost $300 for over, we'll go up to a year and a half. We'll just say a year and a half. No, year and a quarter. Just making sure. I don't want anything else to be here that I'm forgetting about, but I don't see any other HasLabs on here. All right, yeah. So about a year and a quarter. But that's a lot of money. Think about that. We'll say since a year ago, May, April, somewhere in there, you've been giving Hasbro over $200 at the bare minimum, $275 to $274.99, and haven't received any product. So I don't know. It makes me feel some kind of way about it. Know the HasLabs here. I probably wasn't tracking them back then, but I don't know. It's kind of weird to think that you have 6 different HasLabs out there, and they're not in hand yet. They're not in hand yet, but we keep buying more. We keep buying more of them. Now, where you at? Going back up to the top here. Giant Man should be arriving. We're almost at fall, right? We're not, officially at fall, but we're in September. So Giant Man should be shipping. The Ghost should be just about shipping. 2 in the box is going to be most likely like November at this rate. And then Dragonfly got delayed to December. So that's 4 that should be in hand by end of year. And then next year you have these 2, or 3, because now you have the Rattler coming down the pipe. So I say all that because I don't know if they could reveal a HasLab and people get excited knowing that I still don't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you know? But that could just be me. Going back to the comments here, because I went on a rant. Also, I would love more popcorn bucket announcements. Sorry, it's a fun new collection for me. It's different and fun. Yeah, I have the Batman one up on the top shelf there. Love it. If I was able to fly it, then yeah, but same past. The Dragonfly? Is that what you're talking about? The Rattler's so dope. I only got 1. And them trees. Now imagine people ordered more than 1. Yeah, it's a lot of money. When it comes to the HasLabs, the best sellers are anything G.I. Joe, anything Transformers. And then I would say Star Wars Vintage Collection 3rd. I think that's a very valid point. A very valid point. Because the only fails we've had so far are Marvel and Star Wars. The Star Wars fails were not Vintage Collection. And Marvel Legends, the only fail was a vehicle. But G.I. Joe and Transformers, they keep hitting. So yeah. We have a bot in the house. Good to see you. Thank you for the view. So Marvel Legends team said there will not be a HasLab this year, so that won't be announced. There's nothing Ghostbusters, so if there's a HasLab, it's probably going to just be Transformers, if I had to guess. There is a Ghostbuster HasLab announcement at some point coming down the pipe, but they haven't given us a date. And the fact that they're not on the list or on the schedule makes me think it's not going to be tomorrow. I would like it to be tomorrow, but it's probably not. It's probably not. Now, the vehicles have been killing it on the G.I. Joe side, but there's this little company out there, small little company, known as Ramen Toys. JB loves a good ramen toy. And they are dropping some vehicles at a very, very, very competitive price. Very competitive price. Now, what you'll see here is a price and then there's another price with a line through it. What that means, and I'm going to drop you guys a link so you can always check it out if you want. What that means is there's an early bird special. And for a lot of these, they're pre-orders coming out next year. If you buy the early bird special, you actually get a discount. So right now, you got some Vans, one of them looking a little familiar here. And you have a bunch of G.I. Joe vehicles. Very good prices relative to what we're all used to paying. Now, 2 things. 1, imagine if Hasbro did an announcement for a vehicle, a G.I. Joe vehicle, and it was any of these. Any of these. Is it possible that is the first failed G.I. Joe? Is it possible? Because here's the thing. Right now, Ramen Toys, much like Valiverse, you got to be very hardcore on the toy collecting side to know these 2 companies exist. But I would assume you're a hardcore collector if you're buying HasLabs. If you're like, yeah, $350 on a jet is worth the cost of admission. You know what I'm saying? But imagine if G.I. Joe Classified announced a HasLab and it was any of these vehicles on the screen. You got to battle these prices. There's no way you can drop a tank and then charge more than 200. Because people are going to say, oh, I can just go buy this one. And look at this. 1,000 people already pre-ordered this. What else we have here? 372 people backed this one. Or pre-ordered it. So there's a lot of good stuff. Ramen Toys makes a lot of good stuff. Now, this was the one that I think put them on the map. The Ramen Racer. And this was their answer to the Ghost Rider HasLab that did not back the Engine of Vengeance. Half the price, get the same stuff. I think minus the lights. You just didn't get any lights. But it oh no, you do get lights. See, I'm a liar. Interchangeable parts, hubcaps, engine, scales to your figures. Great. $250. I think it was $199 early bird, maybe $180, something like that. So if they keep putting out vehicles, and if they ever run into a situation where it's the same vehicle that's a HasLab, HasLab's gonna, if the word gets out, the HasLab's gonna tank. It's gonna tank. Catch up on the comments here. Dada is a fan. Hasbro, she go to some kind of limited partnership with them, 50-50 split. Cool stuff would get made. Oh, with Ramen Toys? Yeah. Yeah, Free Man should. Patrick says, Ramen has a good thing going. I just have yet to imagine vehicle display space. That's exactly where I was going to go. I was going to go with that. Thank you, sir. ...2024 has been a year of vehicles. We've had like 4 Batmobiles. We got the Ramen Toy vehicles starting to arrive. HasLab vehicles arriving. You got the His tank earlier this year. Dragonfly should have been here already, but now it's going to be end of the year. At what point are these companies screwed because we don't have any more space for vehicles? Now, granted, I have said for the last 2 years, challenge all your favorite YouTubers that come out here and tell you to buy all of these massive HasLabs. The Ghost, Sail Barge, His Tank, Dragonfly, Rattler, all of them. Challenge them to show you everything on display. All of it on display. Freaking Cat's Lair, Castle Grayskull, all of it. Show it to me on display. I'm willing to bet most don't have all of it on display. So at what point does the casual person say, it's not worth it to me anymore to keep buying these vehicles, paying hundreds of dollars, knowing there's no way I could display it. It's going to go in storage or stay in the box. I don't know. But it seems like as collectors, we haven't reached that point yet where we say, we're not going to do it. Maybe we have. Batman animated series, Batmobile. I'm watching YouTube videos. Seth today actually posted a video. Whole end cap of Batmobiles. Somebody buying them. We received 2 tumblers this year. We received the 89 Batmobile 2 different times this year. Super 7 announced one. We have the Batman Forever Batmobile. At some point, you run out of space. And that happened to me. I actually did not buy the Batman Forever Batmobile. I'm tempted. I'm very tempted to to get the A team van at the earlier bird. But like, where am I going to put it at a certain point? I got nothing. I'm probably going to just buy a like a Hot Wheels or some other smaller scaled version. I'd love this, love to have it, but at this point, I have no room. I got nowhere to put it. And I think a lot of us are going to run into that issue of not having anywhere to put these things. So I love that they put the A up there. Smart marketing. But yeah, you guys seem excited for Star Wars and G.I. Joe. So we'll see. Do you guys have any predictions as to what you'd like to see out of any of those? There's one action figure on the Marvel side that I think would cause people to lose their minds. Two. But they're both of the same franchise. And that's Spider-Man. I think there are two Spider-Man figures they could announce that would cause people to lose their minds. Now, we've talked about one already on a previous episode, which is the Peter Parker from the animated series. Animated series. And that is this version here. The blue polo shirt version. That is the Ultimate Edition Peter Parker. Oh, look at that. This is not even Peter Parker. It's Chameleon. He has a chameleon belt on. Look at that. Patrick said, in the animated series, Batmobile looks so good. I'm never hype on McFarlane stuff. It's good, and it's a good price. I think that was also $125, something like that. It's a good price. And it's one of those where, do I regret it? No, but I'm never going past that price on a vehicle. $125, maybe $150, depending on what it is. But that Batmobile, I was like, all right, this is the cap. This is the top of where I'd go. Now, like I said, I think that this Peter on in action figure form would kill it. To Patrick's point here, on a retro card back, yes. I don't think they're going to do that right away. I feel like that's a Hail Mary. Not a Hail Mary. That's a, I don't know. Was it Mulligan or something? I feel like this Peter Parker on a card, I would save it for either a 2-pack. If I was an asshole at Hasbro, it would be a 2-pack. So you have to pay 60 bones or whatever to get it. And you're going to get some other bullshit character you don't want. Or it's a card back in a season where we're not doing very well in sales. Like, we'd have to be sucking on the sales. Then I would drop it because the sales will be through the roof. Now, I don't know if it would be Hasbro Pulse exclusive, Walmart exclusive, any of that stuff. Unfortunately, they keep dropping Walmart exclusives. I don't know why. It sucks. I know that they can tell Walmart how many you want. Oh, all right. Give you that exact order. I hate it. But I feel like with this figure in particular, we would get screwed. And it would be Walmart. The Venom that just came out, Walmart. But him in a 2-pack, VHS 2-pack, that was Hasbro Pulse. So, like I said, if we get him, it's going to be a 2-pack on the card back. Sales have to suck, and that's going to be, unfortunately, some sort of Walmart exclusive, and eventually shows up at Target, like all the rest of them. But there's another figure I think that would do well on card back from Spider-Man, the animated series. And that's Eddie Brock. Eddie Brock. Jacked Eddie Brock. No. Animated series, Eddie Brock. Civilian clothes, turtleneck, jacket. I think this would be an amazing release tomorrow. Amazing. They just dropped the card back Eddie Brock. Sorry, card back Venom. Right? People went nuts on it. Walmart.com sold out. I guess it'll show up at Walmart at some point. We'll see. But people went nuts for that. They definitely need to. This is a fan made, but they definitely need to re-release this version with the red and blue colors on it. I don't know if we'll get that tomorrow. That was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, I think. Came in a box. It was dope. I wanted that figure. It came and went. But they've released 2 Venoms since that can kind of fit into your animated series collection. The Light Foundation 3-pack and then the one that just dropped for Walmart. But you haven't had a maskless Eddie Brock in a number of years. So, if I'm them, super dope drop. That will be the final drop of the stream. Civilian clothed Eddie Brock, because then everybody's going to buy it and then head swap this onto their Venom suits, onto their Venom action figures. It will happen. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Now, some people are asking for a jacked, oversized Eddie Brock or Venom. You know, you can do that if you want to, but I say you keep with the animated series. If you can, drop another Venom with the cell shading. But, yeah, we need an Eddie Brock figure to recreate this kind of stuff. For sure. For sure. So that's my pick. That is my pick. Egg yolked Eddie. I'll take it. Yeah. It's true. Now, we also have the Venom movie dropping this year. So we had the figure release. You got a movie. It's perfect time. Perfect time to do it. Now, let's load up that Venom trailer. And let's see if it's any good. Hopefully we don't get knocked out.
मैं आपका कैप्टन बोल रहा हूं
Make sure you guys can hear it.
और आप अपनी बाईं तरफ देख सकते हैं खूबसूरत वादियों का नजारा
Obviously, not the American trailer. I was playing this one because I was thinking maybe they would show something new. Not the American one, but not the case. The ads.
If you look out to your
Now, let me know how the audio is, because last week the audio was like dropping a lot. I didn't realize that till after the fact. It was the echo cancellation of Ecamm. So let me know how the audio is. I'm going to turn off one more setting. Hopefully that doesn't ruin anything. And yeah, let's try it out.
Left, you'll see a beautiful view of the Grand Canyon.
Told you we could fly!
Oh, they're so close,
Now, do you guys hear that echo, or does it sound good? Let me know. I turned off another setting to hopefully not have it sound weird. But you guys can tell me. I'm going to keep going with it. We'll see.
You're not going to like this.
No, I can absolutely guarantee you I'm not gonna.
My home has found us.
Who sent that thing?
My creator.
Of course.
The symbiotes didn't come here by accident. They were running.
From what? What's his name then? No.
We have
Now, this is the part that has the nerd community saying, oh, it's that guy. The hardcore people are like, oh shit, it's Null. But the casuals are like, I don't know what the fuck's happening. None of this makes sense. I don't get it. So we have Null as the villain in this third and presumably final Venom movie.
something he needs. As long as Venom lives, everything will end.
What are we doing?
We need a disguise.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
Why do you keep knocking people out? What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. We've come a long way, you and me. But we are mroe.
This world can't survive if you stay together.
I'm trying to think where that girl's from. Oh, from Ted Lasso. That's where she's from. Ted Lasso.
But I need him. You're bad people.
There we are.
There comes a time in every man's life where you have to make a sacrifice.
Eddie, I'm with you to the end.
No, this is all the money that we have.
What is this feeling? It's like
This feeling?
It's like all of my problems have gone away. No!
I think you broke my foot.
Eddie, I need more money.
Wow. Geek Strong says, I don't know the villain. Most people don't. Absolute garbage. This franchise sucks. Don't know how they squeezed out 3 terrible movies. Aaron Waller in the house. Good to see you. I'll tell you. I'll tell you exactly how we did it. We're going to go to the sheet. Let's see. Franchise. Oh, wait. What I do? I screwed up. Clear all. Venom. Oh, I only had the first one on here. Well, the first one profited 656. So that's Exhibit A. And then Exhibit B, if I type in Venom here. I thought I added that to the sheet too. I don't know. Why are all these other options coming up and not Venom? Where is it? Oh, Vemon. That's why. Last Dance, Let There Be Carnage. 506 domestic, worldwide. 506. I'm guessing the budget. The first one had a budget of 100. Second one, maybe the budget's 200. Let's take a look. $110. I can't spell. 110. Think about that. That is insane. That is insane. So much like, let me just make sure I didn't put it in here and forget about it. Venomverse. Oh, I did have it on here. Oh, I forgot to do franchise thing. Venom. Venom and Sony Pictures. So that's what I'm saying. Like they make these terrible movies and we just keep going to watch them. So like, why would they stop? There's no point in stopping. I think the last one we talked about on either here or on Nerdy Coffee, the last thing we talked about that we were like, it made money, but they didn't give us a sequel because it sucked so much, was Hobbs and Shaw. I think Hobbs and Shaw is one of the few examples where it did very well, 360 estimated, but we didn't get another one. So that's the answer. That's the answer. I mean, here, look, Rise of Skywalker, 527, but we're not getting any more. Aladdin, 688. Pretty sure they can give some. They're going to make another one at some point. So, Captain Marvel, 827. You know, we see trash. Unfortunately, we go watch trash. And they make money over time. So, sadly, that does it. I love Venom, but these movies are pretty bad. I agree. Yeah. Tom Hardy carried it. Hey, Aaron. On the back of Mad Max and other stuff. Yeah. Hey, everyone, thank you for the nice intro. It dipped out to Dodge trailers. Oh, all right. Wait, so you're going to go watch it? Is Patrick going to go watch it in theaters? Interesting. I've not updated this list in a long time. But I will say this. Beetlejuice, it's doing its thing, man. Beetlejuice is doing its thing. Let's go back to the main page here before we wrap today. Opening weekend, 111. Worldwide, 167. Budget, if I was to guess, is 150? No. Budget, I would 125. Budget. Oh no, that's part one. I'm like, whoa, what? 100. Yeah. So easy money. I did not think this movie was going to make 111 on the opening weekend. Not even close. If I was doing my predictions, I would have guessed 60 on a good day. But 111's crazy. Now, it looks like it slowed down tremendously, and that makes sense. But, yeah, opening weekend, that's really good. That's really good. Borderlands. So coming up, we do have Venom. That's the next big thing. Otherwise, you have a bunch of re-releases. You know, Matrix is there. And Craven, end of the year. They stopped promoting it pretty much. They don't care anymore. So that's that. But all of that derives from my pick of the Hasbro Pulse Con Marvel Legends release. I hope they release or announce tomorrow. So Pulse Con tomorrow. Pre-show's at 12. Starts at 1. And we'll see what happens. I wish I could see the numbers on this. I'm curious to see how many people will actually buy Dragon Man at 85 bones, but you know, people will do what they do. Yeah, these sold out. Yeah. No Transformers is Ghostbusters, I mean. Interesting decision. Even a update would be great. Wow, they dropped him to 27 because he's at Ollie's. That's what they should be doing. Anything that they have sent to Ollie's, Ross, any of those, they should drop it on their website to like $5 over. And we'll buy it. Save the gas money. Just buy it from you. Buy it direct. And maybe we'll buy other things there too. So, we'll see. We shall see. But yeah, I think that's an episode. I think that's a wrap. Let me check the comments one last time. I'm a masochist. A $5 Tuesdays. You're gonna all right. Yeah, I would not take time out of like a Friday night to go watch Venom 2. I have tickets to Beetlejuice on Saturday with my daughter. Nice. Transformers 1 also. I think it'll be a sleeper. Yeah. Great stream and great points. Thank you. Transformers is next week, isn't it? Wasn't it 20th? Yeah, 20th. We'll see how Transformers does. Have we had any animated Transformers in theaters in recent years? No, it's all been live action. So this is the first animated Transformers movie since the 86 movie, which has been re-released over the years. But, yep. All right, we'll see how that one does. Transformers. I'm going to say if Beetlejuice could make 110, I think Transformers can do that too. 110. 110. 150. I'm gonna go 150. I don't see kids going crazy on Transformers, but I'm not on kid like TikTok or Instagram. All I know is it keeps selling out on Hasbro Pulse, so you know there aren't any other animated. Let me just pull up the website again. There are no other animated things out right now unless your theater is showing Inside Out 2. So yeah, maybe parents are just like, oh, Transformers, yeah, we'll go watch it. So, yeah. Actually, one last thing before we wrap today. Let's see. So right now, the top movies of the year, Inside Out 2 is dominating. Then we have Deadpool, Wolverine, Despicable Me, Dune 2, and Twisters. Just crazy to think. This is domestic. Can I see worldwide? Inside Out 2, Deadpool, Despicable, Dune, and Godzilla. So, thinking about worldwide, I think Transformers will be higher in that sense. I think Transformers is a one. There's been a lot of marketing for it though. I think 110 worldwide is fair. Domestic 30 damn. Have you guys been seeing a lot of advertisements for Transformers? Which one? Sequels or Beyond? What was it talking about? He gives me a sleeper. Yeah. Man. All right, so Inside Out 2, dedicated towards kids, opened at 154 domestic. Man. Is it possible that it does over 110 domestic to something on the weekend? Is it trending like that? You know, I'm generally not confused, but Transformers 1 estimated. No way. Somebody here is saying 9.56. Estimated gross domestic or domestic gross through Monday stands at 260. Between 40 and 50. I didn't even realize Chris Helmsworth was in it. Scarlett Johansson's in it. Expected to make 40 and 50. Man. You got it at 100. Easy 75. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to stick with the worldwide of 200 domestic. I'm gonna say domestic 80, international 120. You're going 100. 75 easy. Yeah, I'm gonna say domestic 80 and international 120, get us 200. 200. And that will that'll make Hasbro sit pretty well because they own it. So there you go. Transformers continuing to make Hasbro all the money, and all the shit we pay attention to doesn't make them anything. It doesn't make them anything. Bring in us old folk. Kids are excited on the Reddits. It's the casuals to encourage art. Yeah. After. Yeah. We'll see. We shall see. All right. That's a show. That's a wrap. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. And I think I said it last week, but I'll say it again just in case. Nerdy Coffee postponed, but it will return in some form. So stay tuned for that. Otherwise, we're going to keep dropping Ghostbuster videos from Anthony. And I will sporadically maybe make a video, but moving is a challenge. So I don't want to make promises I can't keep, essentially. The next video from me at this point, it's September 12th. Yeah, a month from now, to give you an idea, a month from now, I will be relocating into a new place. And the same week, I will be packing to go to a wedding. And then the next day, New York Comic Con. So safe to assume I will not be making a lot of content in the next 30 days. But we'll try. We'll try. I'm not going to promise I won't make anything. We'll try. But Anthony still has some stuff in the pipeline. If Anthony's watching, crazy to think you got like 4 weeks to finish your new cosplay. It's wild. Steve has a dope cosplay for Comic-Con. Louis as well. And Anthony actually this year is going 2 days. Puberty. Anthony's going 2 days. So there'll be, I don't want to spoil anything. 2 different themes, 2 different franchises, 2 different studios. Both are going to be great. One is Ghostbusters, obviously. The other one, y'all will see. It's too random for you guys to assume like what the cosplay for him will be on Friday, but I'll let you guys try to guess the studio, and you can message him, leave comments, guessing what Anthony's cosplay reveal will be, studio wise. If you want to guess the cosplay too, by all means. Patrick said, "I wish I was going this year. Y'all enjoy it." Double for me. Yeah, you will be missed. You'll be missed. I meant to ask you that if you were going or not, but now I know the answer. But I got to get down there. I get down there to Florida, hang out with you, Aaron Waller. Super MegaCon is pretty big. Maybe that's a thing. Or we just go old school and go to Disney World. We'll see. But now I'm going to be poor being a house owner, so we'll see what happens. But great show. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for attending. And yeah. HeyArcher Live every Thursday, 8:15-ish p.m. here on Nerd Affiliated. Nerdy Coffee, like I said, will be back at some point. But Anthony will continue to drop comic reviews. Anthony will drop more Ghostbusters cosplay videos, so enjoy that. But of course, Instagram, TikTok, I'm still dropping shorts over there. Shorts here, toy hunting shorts. So stay tuned for that. Like, comment, subscribe. That's all I got. I don't have anything in. Oh no, I have to tune the box in the mail, but I don't think it's gonna show up. Well, not in time. But we'll see. Thank you guys for being here. Nerdy Coffee coming soon. HeyArcher Live every Thursday. Nerdaffiliated.com. Nerdaffiliated on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all that fun stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. Talk to all you nerds in the next video. Peace. I'm out of here.
vodka, whiskey, beer, tequila, more beer, more vodka, more whiskey, and more beer.
Yeah, come on, push a button. Push a goddamn button.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.